boy shot.
I know what the hell going on, YouTube. We back with another one. Hold on, we already like a little 30 seconds in. I wasn't really paying attention. That boy 1090 Jake. I used to always watch this dude. I know what the fuck we got today. Like I said the last one, we always eating. I want to try to, bro. Somehow we just always eating. You know what I'm saying?
Monday, September 22nd, 2025. Sanjay Samuel, a 13-year-old freshman, was on his way to school walking through Cambria Heights in Queens, New York. It was 8:30 in the morning when he got shot in the fucking head.
A 13-year-old boy shot in the head on his way to school in Queens.
Why you say it like that? God damn.
Queens, New York. It was 8:30 in the morning when he got shot in the fucking head.
A 13-year-old boy shot in the head on his way to school in Queens has died.
I just heard pop, and then I just saw the kids running down the block, and then I knew something was going on, but usually they're fighting, but then when I saw the kid laying down, I said, nah, that don't look right. And then I saw the ambulance come, and then they picked him up, and he didn't look too good, so. But they fight every day. Every day they out here. You know, you got the little gang members and the little kids fighting.
Left brain dead in the parking lot of a Dunkin' Donuts near the intersection of Linden and Springfield Boulevard, teens would scatter as the single gunshot was followed by screams and sirens.
Brain dead, bro. Teenagers probably just doing something they seen on Instagram. Ain't even know what they doing for real. This is ridiculous.
Sanjay would be rushed to a children's hospital, alive but unresponsive. And if a 13-year-old getting head tapped on his way to school wasn't enough, wait until you hear who did it and how it was done. The NYPD would release a still image of the suspect seen wearing a backpack and holding a pistol with the hammer cocked back.
This dude, they say he's 16, but he damn near 17. You shooting a little ass 13-year-old boy. Look at you, bro. You like a grown ass man. You about tall as me, big as hell. I ain't seen a 13-year-old boy, but I can imagine what a 13-year-old would look like, right? Ain't no way you got this much pressure. He got you this mad, or ain't no way y'all supposed to be on the same level for you to even want to murder him. Let alone even just beef with him in general. You beefing with a 13-year-old, then you actually kill him. This shit is like a drug, man. This new gangster shit is dead.
The shooter would be identified by his high school principal as 16-year-old Jason Sykes. Investigators would learn Sykes went by the nickname Flex. That Monday, Flex rode up on a Razor scooter, confronting a group of teens. Witnesses described yelling back and forth, then the teens appearing to disperse when Flex pulled his gun. Getting back on the scooter, the teens thought Flex was just flexing and wasn't.
You killed this dude on a scooter. I know your life ass. I know you probably down bad, depressed. You already beefing with a 13-year-old. Then you riding on this shit. Look at this shit, y'all. A Razor scooter, homie. You did a drive-by on a Razor scooter. You not right in the head, bro.
Gonna shoot. So they started yelling at him again, essentially provoking him. Flex would walk back up, and that's when him and Sanjay exchanged blows, fighting in the parking lot. The fight would turn to a brawl, and Flex would fire into Sanjay's head, sending everyone running. It's unclear if Flex scooted away from the scene, but at one point a witness would try to stop him.
You say it's unclear if you scooted away from the scene.
Unclear if Flex scooted away from the scene, but at one point a witness would try to stop him.
Never heard that.
Pleading with him to surrender and hand over the gun. Flex refused and then went as far as asking the witness for a ride away from the area. The witness obviously refused, but would ask Flex for his sweatshirt. And in that moment, Flex probably thought dude was trying to help him change his appearance to get away. But in reality, the quick-thinking witness wanted a key piece of evidence. The witness would turn over the hoodie to police and identify Flex by photo, making this a done case.
So dumb.
The hoodie has his DNA on it that he was seen wearing while holding a pistol before blowing brains. And Sanjay would be declared brain dead. 2 days later, his family pulling the plug.
Damn.
A sad day in Queens, New York, as Sanjay's pictures could be seen all over the news and social media. But NYPD would claim he wasn't the 13-year-old his family was portraying him to be. Sanjay's father would claim his son wasn't involved in gang activities, stating every time he called him when he should be home from school, he was home, and that he had a tracking device in his phone so he could track him. But the NYPD would disagree. Sanjay went by the name J2 Guns on Instagram, and while he had no criminal history, he would post quite frequently about SMM, otherwise known as sex money murder. Sanjay's mother would take a different approach, not denying her son's gang activity. She would blame the horrifying shooting on his cell phone and social media, on which he would post things to quote unquote look grown. She'd continue on claiming the phone is the devil. These kids talk.
I was just finna say, don't let that phone trick y'all boys up. Don't let the internet trick y'all up, man. Y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do. These niggas posting stuff, trying to look cool, trying to fit in. They see the other niggas on the block, you know, probably got switches, got this, got that. That ain't cool, homie. It's okay to be yourself. The niggas who going to work right now, the people who clocking in, doing what they want to do, becoming who they want to be, handling business, even though they don't want to, those the real gangsters. You niggas is taking the easy way out. It's like GTA. Anybody can run around with a gun, shoot people, rob people, do all this, do that, but a lot of people can't handle business.
To look big and bad. Sanjay's friends would tell police that Flex was a known troublemaker in the area, but video from the confrontation at Dunkin' Donuts would reveal they were taunting each other, and a male can be heard saying, "Flex is gonna die. Flex is gonna die." Flex was known to police, having been arrested at just 14 for robbery and 13 for gang assault. On Friday, September 26th, 16-year-old Jason Sykes, aka Flex, turned himself into police. And today, the day this video drops, he will face the court.
You got some nuts, boy. I would have did the dash. I know, turn yourself in, make it look better. No, brother, you're young. You're about to go through it. I would have at least tried to do the dash, bro. You're fucked.
His actions may end with decades in prison. See, Sanjay wanted to claim sex money murder, and very recently, former SMM member Hocus 4/5 publicly folded his flag, denouncing his affiliation and encouraging others to do the same.
I first became blood in the year 2000. I was 17 years old. And although, you know, I haven't been actively gangbanging, I would say within the last 15 years, I still promoted it in my music. I still would throw up gang signs, even though I'm not, you know, committing crimes or gangbanging. I guess it was still assumed that I was still an active gang member. I come to a pivotal point in my life where I see what's wrong and I want to fix it.
Says that letting little niggas know it's cool to be different. You ain't gotta follow the trend. Like that one little post said, go sit in your bathroom for 23 hours and tell me if you ready to do that shit for 30 years.
I want to denounce any and every gang affiliation of mine, particularly the sex money murder gang that I once represented in a culture that I pushed forward. So ever since I publicly renounced the gang, a lot of brothers been hitting me up like, yo, Hocus, I support what you're doing. I love it. Congratulations. I want to do the same. I just don't know how. Well, here's how. I'm going to tell you how. We're going to do it together.
So it's like that, but it's their whole job though, you know. Let us have fun for a little bit. Let us get caught up with the worldly things, especially, you know, celebrities, music people in general. And then by the time you really catch up with reality, you're like, damn, this shit not where it's at. So, you know what I'm saying? I think this makes sense, man. Fuck what everybody talking about. If you gang affiliated, man, join the challenge, bro. I ain't gang affiliated though.
Ever to do it now.
And this is the exact reason why. Because 13-year-olds are losing their lives to 16-year-olds who are throwing away their lives. All under the structure of SMM's founder, Pistol Pete, who is serving a life sentence plus 105 years in ADX, the dungeon of the federal prison system. Now, you can take this argument in multiple directions. The father saying, when I call him to see if he's home, he's home. Well, why aren't you home? Why aren't you there to see what he's doing? Why aren't you looking on his social media to see the proof that he is, involved in gang activity? The mom, she knew he was on it, but instead of blaming herself and the father, holding themselves accountable, blaming the son for entertaining the gang shit, she decided to blame the phone. Something that can't be held accountable.
I guess it somewhat got something to do with what the parents do, but sometimes my fault if my face look dirty. We intentionally hide stuff from parents, so they're not always gonna have the full story, even if they wanted to, bro. Kids do hide stuff pretty good, so I get what he's saying, but sometimes your kid be living a whole different life you would not know.
I don't agree with that. Because as a parent, you should have the power to take away the phone, take away the social media. You can't control what he does when he leaves the house, but if he's doing things in the house to portray to be something that he's not outside of the house, you can attack that. You have to attack that. You can't play dumb and play victim when your kid is pretending to gangbang. I don't believe that he was out there doing crazy shit. He was 13 with no criminal history, but he was portraying to be something badder than he was. And this is what happens. A 16-year-old who thinks the 13-year-old is badder than he is pulls up on a fucking scooter with a gun. And when the fight pops off, he pops off and hits him in the head. Now, like I said, because of his age, the 16...
Yeah, fucking scooter is crazy, though. I ain't not even trying to be funny. Like, I haven't heard of, like, actual, like, scooters in, like, years. Like, Brody was really determined.
16-year-old will legally get spared from a life sentence, but in New York, you can still get hit with 45, 55, 75 years. You just can't have the word life. And truth be told, this is the whole reason that people are saying, yo, leave the gang shit alone. Fold that flag up. I mean, we're gonna call it what it is. This is New York. Everybody's in the gang, right? Like literally everybody. Almost everybody's blood, regardless of whatever set it is. That's just how New York is. Wherever part of New York you're from is gonna be covered in gang shit. You know what I mean? So it's not uncommon for everybody to claim they're a part of something, but that doesn't mean they're like that. You just got a lot of young kids coming from fucked up situations trying to have a sense of belonging. Some rich rapper or this and that. No, because that's not what the gang is teaching you. Sex, money, murder. The gang isn't teaching you how to become fucking successful when the gang's leader, the very founder, is serving life plus 105 years. Rest in peace to the victim in this case, and I mean, I even feel bad for the shooter in this case. 16 years old, just threw his whole fucking life away. And I guarantee he's only gonna get worse being inside of prison. Hey, it's 1090 Jake. Drop y'all's thoughts in the comment section. I'm rocking with
That boy definitely finna get worse, man. That's all it really does to you, honestly. I don't really think it helps how it's supposed to. My fault if I was smacking all in y'all ear. Like I said, I'm always eating something. You made it this far, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Brings the value of the channel up, helps us out. I know we're trying to be a real creator, so that'll help me. I appreciate that. And y'all stay tuned for more reactions. Watch my latest video somewhere around here. Don't forget to subscribe, like I said. And y'all stay tuned, man. More reactions coming.